What's going on? Can you hear me okay? Different location. I mean, still my room. What's going on? Just a different place in my room because I've got work stuff on my desk now, and there's no room for me to do this. So, different desk. Oops, that's not spelled right. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Angie. How are you guys doing? How was my first week? Well, it was really good. It was a few days of nothing because not everybody had their computer equipment all at the same time, and we're learning in a group of about 25 people that all got hired at the same time. So it was a few days of not a lot of nothing. And then it was a lot of healthcare compliance information, HIPAA stuff, and all this stuff I already know because I went to college for that stuff. But it's all stuff that you have to know and understand, and then it was more of that for Aetna. So it was for the company that I work for, and then the subsidiary company that I'm doing claims for, and so it's just same, repetitive over and over kind of thing. But I do enjoy it, and it's different, sitting at a desk all day. You missed me. That's so sweet of you. So I've got 1 week of training under my belt. So many usernames and passwords and it's a lot. It's a lot of information. And we barely even broached the subject of information and training. We're really just getting all the basics right now, but I really am enjoying it. I like learning new things, so it's great. And I'm sorry that you missed me, but thank you. I appreciate you missing me. I missed you too. How is everybody? Did you share? I'm going to share. I shared one time like a dummy. I started talking and I forgot what I was doing. So anyways, we're in the other side of my room because my work stuff is over there and I don't have room. I've got monitors. I've got 2 different monitors and all kinds of stuff over there. And I don't have room now for my laptop and all of that. So this is how it's going to be until I move in January. Just a few weeks. Who's excited? This girl. Oh, so excited. Okay. So excited. Okay. Yes. But it's been a good week. I'm going to drive for DoorDash tomorrow because I'm not really going to get a paycheck before Christmas, because of the way the pay period falls. So I'm going to be driving on the weekends, this weekend and next weekend, trying to make some money so that I can get Christmas presents for my Emma baby because she deserves Christmas presents because she's a sweetie pie. Anywho, how are y'all? Y'all ready for Christmas? Come on in, say hello. How many are leaving in the morning on a cruise? Ooh, look at you. A cruise. That's amazing. I hope it's to somewhere warm, or are you doing like an Alaska cruise? Are you going tropical or not? Hi, Elspeth. How are you? But yes, everything is good. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Boop. Okay. So I shared. I hope you shared. Ooh, tropical. Nice. Very exciting. Very exciting. Okay. Wow. That's awesome. Okay. So I've not had a shower today. That's one of the drawbacks to working from home. You don't even have to get dressed. I mean, you do have to get dressed, but like you don't have to get dressed. Like anyway. Hi Tracy. That just reminded me of somebody else's name. So I'm gonna have to look her up because her name pops into my head. And so I'm gonna have to look her up real quick. Yeah. I don't know why that person and I are not friends. It's probably been a hot minute. Probably since my other profile. It's supposed to be raining. That's okay. There's all kinds of wonderful, fun things to do inside of the cruise, right? I mean, I don't know. I've never been on a cruise. I don't really like boats that much. I don't know how I would feel about a cruise ship, to be fair, but like small boats, seasick. Can't do it. So I don't think I would enjoy that too much. But I hope you do. I'm not really a boat person per se. That's so weird that person's name just popped into my head. Hi, Sheldon. How are you enjoying your beautiful card? I hope you are enjoying it. You're welcome. So I've got cards out. These are going to be donation-based readings tonight. All of your donations are greatly appreciated and go towards the purchase of some Christmas presents for Emma. My bills are paid for the month, so everything that I get will be for Christmas for my daughter because she deserves to have a good Christmas. But donations, minimum of $5, please, if you would like some type of reading. Of course, there's no maximum amount, but just be aware that I cannot give you my firstborn. He's not speaking to me, so let's not be crazy. Just kidding. You can have him. Just kidding. You can't. I love him to death. Today is your birthday, Elspeth. You don't say. Well, gee golly, happy birthday. Are you having a good birthday? I hope you're having a good birthday. That'd be cool. Happy solar return. As some of us in the spiritual community call it a solar return, people who are into astrology and things of that nature, they call it a solar return because it is the day that the sun returns to the time and place of your birth. So they call it a solar return. I will read a little happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Elspeth. Happy birthday to you. Yes, I sure am nothing special but greetings and phone calls. Well, look, lots of happy birthdays here for you. Everybody say happy birthday to sweet, sweet Elspeth. She's a doll. She has been loyally watching my live streams since she stumbled across me. She's such a great help in the audience for people who don't know how to participate. She's always there to give advice and help people. And we just want to send you lots and lots of love for this next year. And I hope everything that you want to happen will happen. How about that? Let's do a shaman's dream card for you. I knew I pulled these over here for a reason. Look how pretty. Let's do this for you. Let's get a card for you, all right? What do you think? Got a good idea? Happy birthday, dear Elspeth. Happy birthday to you. Which one is that? I don't think that's for you. So we're just going to put that guy back in there. We'll put him back in there. Hi, Chandra. How are you? It's Elspeth's birthday today. And we're going to give her a card for her birthday. She's a Sagittarius. So exciting. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go boom, boom, boom. And then we're going to let this one be yours. What do we got? What is this? I'm going to do two different ways. I'm going to do this card for you, and then I'm going to shuffle and give you a card too. And you have Sky Bridge, which looks really cool. And it says possibility for union. And then we're going to shuffle them up. And you have Eye of the Needle for intentionality. So if I can just say, put these two cards together, they are almost exactly the same color. I don't know if you can tell, but they're like a golden, orangey yellow color, which is all about the sacral chakra. Okay, not the root chakra, but the sacral chakra. So I want to just talk about that. So there's a possibility for union and intentionality. So you have to be very specific about what you want to happen. Okay, remember I've talked to you in the past about your mind being the most powerful thing that you have at your disposal, right? So if you want something to happen for you in this next year, you need to hyper focus your mental energy on that. Not on the opposite of it, not on what you don't want to happen, but what you do want to happen. And so for the possibility of the union of those two things, you need to be super focused on it. And you need to be very clear in your intentions of what you want to happen. Okay. So if you would like an increase in your financial abundance, then you need to visualize yourself with lots of money, with the freedom to do whatever you want to do, the happiness that you would feel being financially abundant. Can y'all hear my cat snoring? I hope not. Yes, be very specific. My nose is getting itchy. So I have those for you. And what else do I want to say? I feel like you need a pep talk. For some reason, it just feels like you need a pep talk. Why do you need a pep talk? What's going on? Is it winter? Is winter bringing you down? Don't let winter bring you down. Take some vitamin D. It'll keep you from getting seasonal depression. Right? Anyways, these are going to be donation-based readings tonight. A minimum of $5, like I said, and you get energy for energy. So the energy that you give to me will be given back to you in some way, shape, or form. And don't forget, everybody in the United States, today is the last day of open enrollment for health insurance. So if you do get health insurance through the marketplace like I do, because I'm self-employed, or if you just don't get offered insurance at your job, today is the last day to enroll or apply for health insurance if you want it to be active for January 1st. Okay, so get that done. If you have to leave here and go do that so that you have health insurance next year, go do it. I'm not going to be upset about it. I wish I could do a donation, but my youngest child put me in financial hardship. Oh, I'm so sorry, Pamela. I'm so sorry that happened to you right before the holidays, too. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't talking to you. What? I'm not even near the closet. What is your problem? Oh my God. She's being a pain in the ass already. Oh my God, that makes me love you more that you're reminded about the health insurance. Well, it's important. Healthcare costs are through the roof. And which I'm working. What is your problem? What do you want? Well, you can come up here and say hi if you want to. Come on up here. Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow meow. Come on. Ha ha ha. Come on, you're killing me. Your little nails are stabbing me. Okay. I am not in a different room. I'm in a different location in my room because my other desk has all of my work equipment on it, and I don't have room anymore for my laptop and stuff because I've got all my computers and monitors and all kinds of stuff over there. So instead of moving all of that, I just moved my laptop. So yeah, so I need to message you about the home-based job to try and get stable again. Absolutely, you can do that. It's First Source is the website, so it's www.firstsource.com. Okay, that is the information. I'm all done. Are you gonna stop crying now? You stop being a crybaby? Huh? You stop being a crybaby? What do you think? Yes, I did, Maria. I got a job working remotely for a company doing medical claims adjusting. So I'm in training right now. I just started a week ago. It's a Monday through Friday job. It's nice. What? Can you move now? Anyway, cat butt. Okay, relax. Relax, kitty. Calm down, kitty. I don't even have to pet her. She just pets herself. Are you good? You good, bro? Are you good? Anyway, my pendulum said to ask you. Well, absolutely. First Source. Okay. I cannot guarantee you that they're hiring right now because they did just hire like 150 people, but I feel like they probably are still hiring. Okay. So click on the website, First Source, go down, look at careers, and then type in remote, unless you live in an area where they're hiring and you want to go into an office. I don't know, but I don't want to go into an office. Definitely not. I'm not going to an office kind of a girl. So you donated on PayPal, you don't say. Watch out, kitty. Okay, I got Lisa, the one I adore, and Samantha. Happy Friday to you. Samantha Randall. Are you going to stay with me? Huh? You going to sit here with me? Keep all the scary ghosts away? Just kidding. I'm not scared of ghosts. Okay, Lisa. Isn't it funny? I'm happy for me too, Maria. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I got an itch. I appreciate you. You are amazing and awesome. So, Lisa, do you have a question? What are we doing? Kitty. Pet the cards. Put some kitty luck on there. Kitty luck, kitty luck. High five. Oh, goodness. Whatever I need to know. You got it. What does Miss Lisa need to know? Cat fur. Cat fur. Cat fur. Ugh. Can you go now? Can you go? I need the space. Meow, meow, meow. Thank you. Okay. What does Lisa need to know? What does Lisa need to know? Show me what Miss Lisa needs to know tonight. What's going on in her life? In her life. What does she need to know? King of Wands in reverse with the Emperor in reverse. That is some seriously stagnated energy. That is the energy of somebody who is very controlling and overbearing. I don't know if this is a person that you have in your life right now. It could be a male or a female. It doesn't have to necessarily just be, a man, but it could be a very overbearing woman. Okay. I changed my location in my room. Normally I'm over here facing my bed. Now I'm over here facing the wall. I'm at a different desk entirely. I have 2 desks in my room, and this one just had a bunch of crystals and stuff on it, and I had to move them, Linda, because I've got all my work computers and hardwares and monitors and stuff on my other desk. So this one's going to be where I do my lives from now, because it's the only room I have. Okay, Lisa's got somebody in her life that is just difficult to deal with, and somebody who is very bossy and opinionated, but they don't seem to be, nobody listens to them. And I think that's part of the problem. I think that's why they are so bossy and opinionated, is because they just get ignored, and nobody takes them seriously, because they always are trying to tell everyone what to do. Is this you? I don't think it's you, is it? Do you feel like nobody ever listens to you? 3 of Pentacles. It's like you're trying to give people good advice, but it just doesn't seem, they don't listen. You've got the Chariot in reverse after the 3 of Pentacles. It's like you're trying to help people. You're trying to give them good advice, put them in the right direction, but nobody listens to you. They don't give you the respect that you deserve as somebody who's been through these situations already. I've been there. I've done that. I've seen the movie, she says. Why aren't you listening to me? You should take my advice. I think part of the problem is that people don't take you seriously. What is this going on here? King of Cups is coming out. Are people asking for your advice, or are you just giving it? And see what I need to do. Are you just volunteering advice? 24 friendly but determined phone calls today. Managed to transfer some store loyalty points to help, and we saved $300 on a combined Christmas gift for my grandsons. Oh, so RF will cost us $75. That's awesome. I love that. Look at you. I love that for you. So who is this King of Cups showing up? Are you married, Lisa? You have the Two of Swords coming out and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So it's this person is trying, like, if this is you as a King of Cups, somebody who's very empathetic and emotionally intuitive, somebody who's got emotional intelligence, and you're over here and you're trying to help people. You're trying to help people. You're giving people advice. I'm not sure they're actually asking for advice. I think that maybe you're just volunteering it. Not married. Okay, so then this is you coming out as the King of Cups. This is you for sure. Somebody who is very loving and caring and diplomatic. Somebody who possibly has a hard time keeping their opinion to themselves. Because what I'm seeing here is a little bit of frustration over the fact that we give advice and it's good advice. And I'm not saying that it's not. Okay. I would never, ever, ever say that. I feel like I said, you've been there, done that, seen the movie, take my word for it type of situation, because I've already done that and people are not listening to you. So it makes it hard for you to want to continue to help when either they're asking for advice or not. And either way, you're giving them great advice and they don't listen. Okay, Christina, I will put your name on the list, my dearest. And don't you worry. Where did you send your donation to, honey? Christine. Where is that at? Lisa, I just assume keep my opinion to myself at this point. That's what I'm feeling. Like, what is the point of even sharing my experiences with people if they just disregard? Hi, Barb. Cash App. Okay, I have to. Hi, Susan. I have to open. Oh, there it is. I found it. Hi, Barb. Barbara Westerfield. I will put you on the list, okay? Barbara. But that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing, I don't know how this situation. Yes, I do. I would be the same way. If I had the experiences that you did, and like I said, it's good advice. It is good advice, but honestly, so frustrating, right? When people don't listen to your good advice. I've been through that situation myself. And again, it feels like people are not necessarily asking for your opinion, asking for your advice. Sometimes we can't help but give advice when we can see that a train wreck is about to happen, right? Please, God, don't do that. You're only going to hurt yourself. Trust me, I've been there. I've done that. Please, God, don't do that. This is what's going to happen. And you say, ABC, this is what's going to happen. And then they're just like, okay. And then they do it anyway. And you're like, what the hell? I specifically asked you not to do that. Look, this is exactly what I said was going to happen. Why didn't you listen to me? Right? And then it gets frustrating because you don't feel like you're being respected. You don't feel like people respect your opinions or your experiences, and it's very invalidating. Okay? Maria says, my family does not listen to me either. So frustrating. Right? So frustrating. Thank you for what you do. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate you. Hi, Barb. I do have you on my list, okay? Right after Christine. Hi, Judy. Hi, Leanne. So here I am, a nice person coming out as the King of Cups. You're a super good person, right? Look at you. You are peaceful diplomacy. You're nice. You're trying to help people. But this Two of Swords is saying that you need to make a choice. Continue to allow yourself to be frustrated, because people can be frustrating. And it makes us get up in our head, and it makes us start doubting ourselves and validating our experience and validating our opinions. And you have to make a choice. Okay. Am I going to just stop helping people? Am I not going to try to help people anymore? But then your heart tells you, I can't do that. I can't just sit back and watch people hurt themselves, right? Like, I can't do that. I have to help. But here's the thing. You got to wait. You have to wait for people to ask for help. And that is hard sometimes, let me tell you. Especially when you know they're not going to ask. What's that expression? Cut off your nose to spite your face, right? They're not going to ask because you've been right every time. And when you don't volunteer the information, they're going to ask. Okay? They don't want to. They don't want to ask, but they will, because they're so used to you telling them what to do. Temperance came out. Patience. You got to have patience. King of Pentacles come out. This is your sense of insecurity. Okay? Trust me, they're going to ask for help. It might not be the very first time that you don't offer, but they will. Because it is good advice. Because you do know what you're talking about. Because you're very intuitive. So just got to be patient. All right? You have to be patient, and you have to wait for them to ask for help. And it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. So what we can do is we can practice saying, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm here if you want my opinion. If you want my help, all you have to do is ask. I can give you advice. But I'm not going to tell you what to do until you ask. I'm not going to give you my opinion until you ask. Because when people don't ask for your opinion and you just give it, it gets frustrating. It gets frustrating for you because, like I said, you know that it's good advice. I know that it's good advice too. I know you're giving really good advice to people, whether it's family members, friends, your kids. I don't know. You got kids. I feel like you are definitely a wise person. So the frustration is real. Is that a sock? What do you have? What is that? Oh, it's your tail. Okay, that's fine. So you have to wait. All right. The universe is telling you have to wait because you have been thinking with your emotions and you have been allowing people to get the better of you. Okay. You've been allowing people to frustrate you, to get the better of you, and to make you doubt your worth because they invalidate you through not following your advice. So we got to take a step back. Okay? Take a step back, get yourself back under control, get yourself back into balance with this Temperance card. Okay? Don't let other people's idiotic mistakes. And that's really what it is. They're making idiotic mistakes because they are not listening to you. I'm here to tell you were right. Okay? You were definitely right. And yes, somebody owes you an apology. Are you going to get it? I can't guarantee that. That's for dang sure, because the people that you're dealing with are not exactly brain surgeons here. And, yeah, they might have been wrong and they might have done the wrong thing. And you might have told them the right thing to do and they do it. That doesn't mean they're going to come and say they're sorry. Absolutely not. You know the kind of people that I'm talking about, right? You know the ones where they're like, I'd rather die than admit that I was wrong. And that's kind of, the people that you're dealing with. Like, they will not admit that you were right and they were wrong. That would be like the worst thing in the world. Is this your child? Because I feel like we have that kind of relationship with our kids sometimes where it's like they absolutely cannot admit that you knew something they didn't, So it's time for you to put yourself back into the driver's seat of your life. Stop allowing, with the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, stop allowing other people to knock you out of balance, to knock you out of alignment, to disrupt your peace. Stop giving out all the wisdom that you have. Hold it on. Hold it in your heart. Hold it in your mind. Hold on to it. And let them come to you and ask. Okay? It's definitely going to make life easier. Absolutely. Nope, not my child, but family. It's definitely going to make life easier for you if you just stop worrying about them. But they will come crawling to you and asking for advice or help. They will ask for help. And me, I am the kind of person I'm like, well, are you going to listen this time? I'm not going to waste my time and energy thinking of a solution for your problem if you're just going to disregard it. There's only so many chances with me, guys. Like, I'm that person. You can come to me with a problem and I will give you really well thought out good advice. But if you just let it go in one ear and out the other, I'm not going to keep helping you. You know what I mean? Because that's wasting my time and energy. And that's what you're doing. You're wasting your time and energy right now, giving perfectly good, well thought out advice to somebody, and they're not listening to you. And it's like, oh, I just want to choke the crap out of them. What's wrong with you? Right? Stop giving them your time and energy. Concentrate on you for a while. Let them come to you and ask you for help. No more volunteering. Okay? With that person. I mean, obviously, if there's people out there that value your advice, by all means, help them. But this person does not. Maria says, my sister does listen to me about my mom. Good. I've been cutting cords with my daughter. I'm not paying for another thing for her. That's good, Pamela. That's, we love our children, and sometimes that love translates into enabling. Because we don't want to see anything bad happen to them, or just our family in general, but mostly our children. We made them. We love them. We don't want to see them unhappy. We don't want to see them come to any harm. And so we bail them out every single time. And then what happens? Then your kid never knows how to stand on their own 2 feet. Your kid never knows how to handle crisis situations because mom or dad or both are always there to save them. Right? So we have to cut those apron strings, and we have to let our children learn just like we had to learn. Right? It's hard. It is hard. Loving people is tough sometimes. That's how the doing hurts. Oh, now you're not going to, and everything will be swell, right? Let's see. Do I have any more that I have to add? No. Okay. Next, we have Miss Samantha. Samantha, are you here? Do you have a question? I'm wide open, whatever the universe wants me to know at this moment. Perfect. Wonderful. Something touched me. A child can't learn to walk or run if you always carry them. That's true, Elspeth. That is very, very good advice. All right. What does Samantha need to know? I had a card fall out when I was shuffling. That was the Ace of Wands in reverse. So the Ace of Wands is usually about some kind of new passionate beginning. When it comes out in reverse, there's some kind of a delay happening in your life right now. It could be that maybe the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse as well. You're feeling stuck, you're feeling stagnant, you're feeling stuck. Very stuck is what I'm feeling with you. It feels like I'm just stuck right now. Like how do I get out of this situation? How do I fix this? How do I move forward with this situation, with this person? Do you have a person in your life right now that you're feeling kind of like you don't know what to do? I just felt this the other day, just so you know. You're welcome, Lisa. I hope that reading helps you. Okay, go forward and have the best life for yourself, for you, nobody else. Okay, so there's a situation here with you where you're feeling stuck, okay, where you're tired, you're exhausted, you don't know how to move forward. Yep. Hi, Tawny. Hi, friend. I ain't seen you in such a long time. How you doing? How's my babies? And Samantha, it's like you're tired. It's like you're spent. It's like your battery's empty. You don't know what to do. Hi, Holly. Like, what do I do? Ace of Wands in reverse, the Strength card in reverse. You're tapped out. You're tapped out. You're tired. And I don't know if it has to do with a relationship or if it's just a time of year. It might even be a little bit of both, because you're looking forward to this whole thing to be over and done with. I think it's possibly the holidays, honestly. You know, hi, Jim. How are you? The new job is good. Week 1 of training in the books. Nobody died. I might have died of boredom a couple of times because we didn't really do much the first couple of days, but we're starting to do stuff. So it's more interesting now. Queen of Pentacles is coming out, and this is like you're waiting for all of the shit storm to pass, Samantha. It's like I'm tired of spending and giving and putting out. It's coming out with the King of Cups. That is an interesting combination. Are you married? I always like to know who I'm directing this communication to, because this is either you coming out as the Queen of Coins and the King of Cups, or oh, Jim, that's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. Not married. Okay, this is you, King of Cups. It's like I'm always trying to break up fights. Do you have children? Why are we breaking up fights? Ooh, something happening here for you when the new year comes around. I just want to say, because the Queen of Pentacles represents Capricorn. Capricorn is January. Okay, January, you've got the King of Cups coming out. Look at this. Peaceful diplomacy. You have the Ace of Pentacles coming out. This is new abundance and opportunities for you happening in January. January, Queen of Pentacles, January. Are you a Capricorn? Samantha? This might even be like negotiating a contract, terms of a contract. There's so much money on this. Look. Here you are. Yay! You're literally standing in front of a money tree, girl. Something Something's about to happen for you, sis. And I feel like the universe is orchestrating this. Look at all of these butterflies on her. She's holding that same coin that was in the money tree. Okay. Whatever this is going to bring so much peace and serenity and security into your life. It's kind of like what I'm feeling right now. I finally have the makings of a stable life ahead of me. I've worked for myself since, I don't know, 2004, maybe, running my own businesses. And now I'm going to be bringing in a steady paycheck. And the feeling of relief that I have just knowing that I won't ever have to wonder what my check's going to look like, what my money's going to look like. I'm getting that same energy from these cards for you. So I don't know if you've had some instability as far as that's concerned, if you've been struggling with that because of the economy or because of whatever business industry you might be in, or if you're not working, if it's been a major issue for you. Maybe you're self-employed and you were going through the same thing. No more DoorDash too. Actually, I'm doing it tomorrow, Sheldon, because I'm trying to be able to get Emma some Christmas presents. You just started a new job 3 weeks ago. Sis, high five on that. This is definitely going to bring you abundance and security. Okay? That's what I'm seeing with these 3 cards. I love this energy. Okay? Love it. January, things are shifting for you. I feel like you're going through the same energy that I'm going through. Honest to God. It feels like this sense of anticipation for next year for you. Like a huge sense of anticipation for you. Overall energy. Knight of Cups. Love it. Perhaps you have somebody coming in. They might be a little bit younger than you. The Knight of Cups is generally somebody who's got brown hair, who has like a devil-may-care attitude, somebody who's very exciting, somebody who really stirs you emotionally. So something is happening. First of all, your financial abundance is coming in because, my gosh, look at all of that. Money, 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 everywhere. And it's coming to you, okay? It is literally in your hand. It's coming to you. And then here's this Knight of Cups. Something thrilling is about to happen for you. Something that makes life perfect. Now, it could be a person bringing this to you. It could be your new job bringing this to you. Whatever this is, there could be somebody who's a little bit younger than you who's the key to all of this. Is your boss younger than you? Sometimes that happens, you know? Sometimes there's a little bit of a playful energy here. You need to be open. Just say, universe, I'm ready. I'm ready for all these wonderful things that happen to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm ready for all of it. Just show me the money. Like in that movie with Tom Cruise. What is that movie called? With Tom Cruise where he's like, show me the money. That's the energy that I'm like, show me. Let's see it. I'm very excited for you. I'm like super excited for you. Something big is coming. And I think taking this job 3 weeks ago was the beginning of this for you, okay? But January is definitely things are going to be flowing for you. Things are going to be flowing for you. and the happiness is going to match what's flowing for you. Okay. Hi, Carrie Casson. How are you? Well, that's wonderful. Okay. I hope that helps you. You have a lot to look forward to in the new year. January is only a few weeks away. Happy early birthday to me, because I'm a Capricorn. Happy early birthday to me. Okay, Miss Christine, let's see what the universe wants to tell you tonight. How exciting. How exciting. Let's see what we have. I did Oh, yes, we're going to make cookies. We're definitely going to make cookies. We're going to make cookies, and because her friends have been requesting my cookies. So this is what happened. You know, I go through these phases in the wintertime where I just bake a lot of stuff. And I made, oh gosh, maybe 8 dozen cookies. I made monster cookies and chocolate chip cookies and peanut butter cookies. And we just had all these cookies. Okay. And her friends come over every morning before school at 7:30 to meet her for them to walk together. And one morning I offered her a cookie. And every morning after that, she wanted a cookie because they were so delicious. My monster cookies are top-notch monster cookies. So her friend's been asking. Of course, we ran out of cookies because, every day, cookies. Bringing to school for her friends. And the neighbor kids wanted cookies. So everyday cookies, right? Ran out of cookies. She's been asking her, when is your mom going to have more cookies? So I told her we would make some on Sunday. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make cookies because her friends love my cookies. And I want Emma to be happy, and Emma loves cookies too. So we're going to do that. All right. Christine Evans, are you here? Christine Evans. Hanging in there. Hope everyone is well. Carrie, I'm hanging in there too. Jerry McGuire. Thank you, Peggy Sue. That's exactly what it is. Jerry McGuire. Awesome. Thank you. You're welcome. I was like, I'll take some cookies. Taking requests. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So let's see what the universe wants you to know right now. Okay, Christine? I want a very specific direct message for Christine. What does Christine need to know? Root beer, anybody? We went to Burger King tonight. We tried to go to Arby's. We went to Burger King. We haven't eaten out in a long time. I've been very good. I've been very, very good about cooking dinner and saving money however I can. But tonight, I was tired. It was a long, boring week. And I'm like, Emma, even though I took something out for dinner, let's go get some food. So we did. We went to Arby's. This is not Arby's. We went to Arby's and we're like, hey, we're going to get a roast beef sandwich. And they're like, hey, we don't have any roast beef. And I'm like, but you have the meats. They didn't have the meats. They had no meats. So we went to Burger King. Cowboy cookies. What's in a cowboy cookie? Hi, Vanessa. I made CCC. I make cookies for Christmas. I was going to sell my baked goods as a little side hustle for Christmas, but I didn't see anybody really interested in that. But my monster cookies are to die for. Apparently, everybody thinks they're the best monster cookies they've ever had. So, hello, Miss Penny. What do we have for Christine? Very, very direct message for Miss Christine. What does Christine need to know? I want to know what Christine needs to know. Queen of Swords. We need a strategy for whatever this situation is. We need a plan, darling. Because you have the Seven of Pentacles. Things are slowing down. Things are not, you're not getting back what you're putting into a situation. And so we need a plan. Is this your body slowing down? What's going on? Are you not receiving from a person, from a relationship? Are you not enjoying a job as much as you used to? Is it more energy than you're receiving in a paycheck? What is this? We need a plan. The Queen of Swords is coming out. If you're an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, then this is definitely speaking about you. But we need a plan. That's what it's saying. I'm doing fabulous, Penny. Thank you so much. What is this in concern to? Of course you can, Danielle. $5 is the minimum tonight. We need a plan. You have the Hermit in reverse. I feel like you might be spending a little too much time in your own head. And not in the good way, not in the way of thinking about a strategy, a plan to move forward. I'm pretty sure it's my body. I thought it might be your body just because of this cracked egg. Don't ask me how that relates to a body, but sometimes I feel like a cracked egg. Hi, you make monster cookies? Yes, I do. I make amazing monster cookies. They're delicious. And I can send them to you in the mail, but they'd be, what, like a week old by the time anybody got them, because I'm in South Dakota, for God's sake. You've been spending a lot of time in the house. You've been spending a lot of time wallowing in misery. And you need to recover from this mentally. What are monster cookies? I'll tell you in a second. You need to get the zest for life back, Christine. There's been certain things going on, but they're consistent. Yeah, I believe it. You need to get your joie de vivre back, okay? Your zest for life, your for living. Like it's one of those situations where like things start going wrong and you start slowing down and you start isolating and spending time just by yourself. You're not leaving the house. You're not getting dressed. We're not showering. We're not eating correctly. We're not doing all of these things that can potentially, most likely, make us feel better. Get out, get some sun on your face, get some fresh air. Read a book. Eat some vegetables. Drink some water. Okay, take some vitamins. There's exercise, healthy eating, healthy living. These are all things that can help make your body healthy again. Okay? This is what you need to do. You need to, here it is. What is this card? The Five of Pentacles. You need to recover from this bout of unhealthiness. You need to get back to the art of living. Start making little changes in your life. Okay? Hi, Ronald. Where's Ronald? He hasn't said hello yet. Monster cookies are cookies that have everything in them. They have M&Ms in them. They have chocolate chips in them. They have oatmeal. They have peanut butter. They have, oh man, they're just They got a little bit of everything. And they're delicious. That's absolutely how I feel. Yeah. And it's just like it's slowly declining because you're allowing yourself to just blah. Like you've taken your foot off the gas pedal and you're just coasting to a stop and getting slower and slower as the days go by and less effort and less energy. You need your zest for life back, sis. You need to wake up tomorrow and say, not today, Satan. I'm going outside. You know what I mean? Make better choices for yourself. And once you start making better choices for yourself and putting your health in the front seat and saying, look, what's the plan? What is the plan? The plan is we're going to go outside today. We are not going to stay in this house all day wallowing away in front of the TV. We're not going to lay around and be a lazy bones Jones. Okay? We're going to get out of the house. It's cold as F here in South Dakota. And it's not even that cold. It's crazy because, look, a month and a half ago, if it was 32 degrees, I would say it's nice and warm outside. And normally, if it's 40 degrees, I've got the window down in the car. I know it doesn't make any sense, but I'm used to this weather now. But today, it's cold AF outside. Get out there and let that cold bite your face. You're never going to feel so alive when it hurts to breathe. That hurts. It's cold. Go get you some cold. I know when I want that. You're spot on. Thank you so much. It's cold here in Eastern North Carolina. Cold is 50, but it's not cold to me. Girl, same. But man, I was out there pumping gas. And normally I fill my tank, but at $20, I was like, screw this. I'm getting in the car. Screw this. It's too cold. I was freezing. It was wrong. I mean, it was just wrong out there. It was rough. Okay. I got Miss Danielle. I got you. I got you, boo-boo. I got you. Don't you worry. All donations are going towards Christmas presents for my baby angel. Love and your job. Okay, let's see what we can do for you, my darling. I do what I can do for $5, all right? I do what I can do. You need a kick in the ass? Yes, you do. Yeah, you do. You need a kick in the butt, girl. Girl. Okay. Go outside. Drink some water, you dehydrated noodle. Eat a vegetable. It's not going to kill you. Spinach. Really good for you. Unless you're on blood thinners and don't eat spinach. It's not good for you. But for the rest of us people, it is. Anyways, root beer, anyone? So Emma and I went to Arby's and they had no meats. So we had to go to an alternative place. And I wanted meats. So instead of chicken or something, we went to Burger King and had burgers. And they were entirely too big, but very tasty. Okay, Cher says she sent on a PayPal. All right, let me put you on the list before I start. I can't have pop. Okay, well, don't have no pop. Have water. Water with lemon is so good. Okay, Miss Barbara is next. Barbara. All right, Miss Cher. Put you on the list. spinach is good for you unless you're on blood thinners. If you're on blood thinners, you're not supposed to eat green vegetables because they thin your blood. Spinach especially is really, really good for you if your blood is too thick, which happens to some people, and it used to happen to me when I was dehydrated. I did not drink water, guys. Back in the day, all I drank was coffee, and more coffee. I would have 2 pots of coffee a day. I never drank water back in the day. I'm talking like 12, 13 years ago or some shit. I used to drink just coffee all the time. Now I drink 2 cups a day, maybe 3 cups a day. Sometimes I'll have a cup of coffee while I'm doing the live because I'm a little sleepy or something. But man, I got me some ginkgo biloba. Look, listen. The start of the week, and they're like, you're going to be learning a bunch of information, and they wanted us to read all this compliance and blah, 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 legal mumbo jumbo. And I started reading, and I was like, I am not retaining any of this information, and my ADHD is kicking in hard. I need to get me some ginkgo biloba. So I went on Amazon the first day, and I was like, buy, and I bought me some sublingual ginkgo biloba drops. And the second day I remembered everything. So definitely get some of that for you. Barbara, let's see, what does the universe need Miss Barbara to know today? What is in her best interest? I want a message, a very clear and concise message from Miss Barbara. What does she need to know? Barbara, do you owe somebody, or does somebody owe you a heartfelt apology? Because that's what I'm hearing, girl. A heartfelt apology. Does somebody owe you an apology? Did somebody hurt your heart? Elspeth says, I'd pay cash to get temperature of a bone chilling 50. Look, Elspeth, she's next to the ocean, okay? So it is a bone chilling 50. It's wet. Goodness. Yes, somebody does owe you an apology, and it's painful. It's definitely hurt your heart. And they do owe you an apology. They hurt you. And I'm not sure if they did it on purpose or not, but if they did, that makes it even worse, doesn't it? Let's see. What does she need to know? Boy, I'm sorry. This time of year, people get very frustrated, and they forget that we're all just human beings, and they start like getting really irritated with people. And I know personally, I don't like driving in the city this time of year because there's so many people out shopping and whatnot. And traffic is never fun in general, but when there's so many people, I'm not much for crowds. So that's a little hard for me, a little frustrating. I try to leave before people get out of work. I leave the city and I come home because I know it's going to annoy me. And I don't want to be upset with people, but sometimes you're going to deal with people who are unhealed individuals projecting their own feelings of pain and insecurity, and they will stab you in the heart. They will do it and not even think twice about it. And it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. And that person does owe you an apology. And I'm so sorry that happened to you. There's people, though, I tell you what. It's like we can't never get away from people who are projectors, They don't know how to deal with their own emotions. So they just throw it out and hope somebody else takes it. Life is full of them. I tell you what, life is full of them. You have the Magician coming out, and this is all about manifesting what you deserve. And you deserve an apology. You deserve an apology from this person because it really has affected you tremendously. When I said it stabbed you in the heart, like it really did. It's almost like you're grieving. It's almost like you can't move forward because you're just like, I've never expected that. Never expected that to happen. I don't know what to do with this information, these feelings. Don't be a projector, Barbara. Don't do it. Don't project onto somebody else what somebody has projected onto you. But you can absolutely, first of all, let's talk about these cards. Lord have mercy. You have the Magician and the Star card. You are deserving of a wish, okay? You have been the recipient of negative karma, okay? Negative karma. Something has happened to you that you didn't deserve. And I swear on my life, you don't deserve what's happened to you. You get to decide just what you want. Look at these guys. Look. I got to show you this. Wait, this is the way they are over here. The screen's backwards. First of all, you get the Magician. Look. Manifesting a reward, darling. You are just going to say, what do I want? Boom, the Star. Brighter opportunity, the Star. What do I want the universe to give me as a reward for accepting this negative karma from someone? What do you want to happen? Now, mind you, please do not fall into the trap of wishing negativity on this person, because then you don't get the reward. You're both giving each other negative energy. You can't do that, okay? That cancels out the reward. You have allowed yourself to accept somebody else's pain and let it into your heart space. Now you get to decide how you're going to move forward, what you want to manifest. What would you like to happen? Something that you have wanted in your life, a wish that you have put out into the universe, is going to come to you, okay? Something that you wished to happen is going to happen. Now, I don't know what it is, and you probably don't know what it is either, because Lord knows that we are constantly wishing for positive things to happen. You're putting things out there. What do you call it? What's that called? The vortex. You put it out into the vortex. Well, I tell you what. Something's going to happen. And it's going to be a blessing for you. Okay? Because you deserve a blessing. So we're going to start right there. We're going to keep going and see what else is going to happen for you. But this right here is its own message. And we're going to see what else the universe wants you to know. So be happy. Be happy, Barbara. The situation is not good. Okay? It's painful in your heart. But the universe is going to give you something to make your heart light again. Because you are deserving of good things. You are deserving of blessings. You are deserving of happiness. Okay? Linda says sent donation at PayPal. Hi, Denise. I'm going to write that down real quick, Linda, so I don't forget, okay? Dooby-doo, Linda. Stanley, how are you today, my love? Doopy-doo. Okay. Gotcha, Linda. I got you, Linda. Let's keep going for Miss Barbara. What else does Miss Barbara need to hear? What does she need to know? Happy holidays, happy holidays. Da, 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 da. You know what I have not done this year? I have not listened to Christmas music. And normally, I'm all about that life. But this year, I'm just not feeling Christmas. Maybe it's because my son's not speaking to me. Maybe it's because my kids are so far away. Maybe it's because I'm going through a lot of changes right now in life. Who knows? But I know that I'm not listening to Christmas music, and I only watched one Christmas movie. It's very unlike me. Okay, you got the death card coming out in reverse. This does not mean that somebody is dying. Let's just put that out there. Nobody's dying, I don't think. No, nobody's dying. Okay, I guess I got that message. No, nobody's dying. This is all about resisting change. The death card is all about endings and beginnings. Sure, sometimes it means a person's life. But again, this is another delay, another setback. This is you procrastinating an ending. What are you holding on to, Miss Barb? What? Is this the person that has hurt you? Are you holding on to them? Are you holding on to them because they mean a lot to you? I'm a widow 3 years ago. Okay. Is this your spouse that you're holding on to? Are you holding on to the pain of this passing? That makes sense. Or does somebody else owe you an apology still? I still think somebody owes you an apology. Resisting change. Not allowing yourself to move forward. Ten of Cups in reverse. Very unhappy. Six of Wands. Oh, we've been through it. You know, it does feel to me like you have allowed grief to overwhelm you and to take control of your life path. But the Six of Wands is all about recognition. And the Six of Wands is telling you it's time for you to have a win. It's time for you to have something positive in your life. You've allowed yourself to sit in this energy of sadness and gloom. Have you been depressed lately? Is it because of this person? It's on pause right now. Yeah, you are in a relationship on pause right now. Are you the person that's paused it, or did the other person pause it? That's what I want to know, because you have this pause right here. It says a delay, a delay. Ace of Wands in reverse. Why are you staying in this relationship? Doesn't feel like it's good for you. I mean, sure, it might have served a purpose after your partner passed. This relationship made you feel like a person again, made you feel important again, made you feel loved again. But is it what you need? I don't know. Do we need this? Six of Pentacles. We need a relationship with somebody who's going to give as good as they get. We need a balanced relationship. There needs to be give and take on both sides. Okay? Both sides. Oh, man. Is this the relationship going to work out for you? Oh, I don't know. The things are definitely working out for you, whether it's with this person or not. You have 2 sixes, and the sixes are all about abundance and flow. Okay. getting the attention you deserve, getting the recognition you deserve, getting the joy that you deserve after all of this sadness, after all of this unhappiness that you've been through the last few years, things are going to shift for you. And I don't know if you saw this card on the last person's reading, but there is abundance coming into your life. You have the Sun card. The Sun card is all about unbridled joy. You have the Six of Pentacles, which is all about generosity. Look at that sunflower. That's luck. Is this the person that owes you an apology? Real question. Did your romantic partner do something to hurt you and they owe you an apology? Barbara, yes, he owes me an apology. Yes, he does. He absolutely does owe you an apology. And I would definitely explain to him why what he said or did hurt you. Some people are not, some people are just oblivious to the things that they say and how other people perceive them. But he definitely owes you an apology. He's definitely not as emotionally mature as you are. He owes you an apology so that you can go back to having the abundant life that you deserve, whether it is with him or not. And I'm not going to tell you that. You know what's making you happy, what's making you miserable. Okay? If you're happier with this person than you are without this person, then definitely let them continue to be in your life after they apologize. Explain to them how they hurt you so that they understand that it's not okay. It's not okay for them to treat people that way. Okay? And honestly, so much good is coming. You had the Magician and the Star card together. That's huge. Then you had the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles. Like, the only thing that I was concerned about in all of your cards was the Death card coming out with the Three of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, the Ace of Wands, which was about a delay. So you are delaying letting go of something, possibly this relationship. You are delaying letting go of it because of an emotional attachment to the fact that it has made you happiness at some point in your, it's giving you happiness at some point in your past. Does not mean it's supposed to be in your future. Okay? So pay attention to the signs that the universe is giving you, that your higher self is giving you, of where you need to direct your energy and focus towards in the next year. Okay? Any health advice? I don't really know what you need, Barb. I wasn't doing a medical reading on you. I did a card reading. Health advice for Barb. We need to cut the sugar. That's what I'm hearing immediately. There's something about your sugar. I don't know if you're having blood sugar issues. Because they're literally showing me sugar. Has there been some instability in your sugar lately? Getting really tired. You know, we all reach a point where we need to be better about our health. You know? Well, Miss Pamela, I'm sending you lots of love, and I'm so sorry your COPD is kicking your butt. That's terrible. I'm sorry about that. If I think of some things that I would like you to try, I will send them to you in Messenger, but I'm not guaranteeing anything. I just know that there are some things that can help you. But I'm a little tired myself, and so I don't know what those things are at the moment. But if I think of anything, I'll let you know. Okay. We are going to move on to Miss Danielle. Miss Linda is going to be the last reading tonight because I am getting tired. That's just the way it is. Good Lord. Whew. All right, Miss Danielle wanted to know about love or her job. I'll give you 2 cards for each question. How's that? Show me Miss Danielle's love situation. Miss Danielle's love situation. Show me Miss Danielle's love situation. Be right back. I gotta grab that card. Oh, the way over here. Oh, Lord, I'm too old for this. Oh, that's no good. Well, you have the 4 of Swords in reverse. Some unrest, some anxiety, some exhaustion. And then you have the Ace of Swords in reverse. It's like you're losing interest in a relationship. So I don't know if you're in a relationship right now and you're losing interest in them, you're getting tired of them, you're not as in lust with them or intrigued by them anymore, you're kind of getting bored with them, not in one. Okay, then this means that you're losing interest in having a relationship. So there's a thing that happens when you are always in a relationship and you kind of have an issue of codependency. There's a thing that happens when we are single for an amount of time. We stop needing a relationship. And we start being okay by ourselves. And then a little more time will go by and you'll think to yourself, I actually don't want a relationship because I like sleeping by myself. I like watching whatever I want. I like eating whatever I want. I like thinking whatever I want. I like not having to cater to another person or devote all my time and energy to another person. I can take care of me right now. Yes. So I'm healing. Finally. Yes. When we lose interest in serving someone else and devoting to someone else, and our interest turns into serving our own heart and being devoted to our own heart, to our own self, to our own journey, to our own healing, to our own journey of love for the self, then yes, you are healing. So sure, you can ask about a relationship, but honestly, if you think about it, you don't really want one right now. You might feel lonely sometimes, and that's normal. That's an emotion that we all experience. You can be alone, which is a physical location. Alone. I am alone, except for this kitty here. I'm alone in this room right now. But I'm not lonely. I can spend 12 hours, 13, 14, 15, 16 hours a day by myself and be alone and not be lonely. I enjoy dating myself. Good for you. So when you stop feeling lonely by yourself, you are healing. Yes. When you are content with your own company, when you are cool to come home from work and hang out with you, do what you want to do. Call a friend, don't call a friend. But you are not dependent upon somebody else making you feel important or validating your existence. You have yourself for that. You are healing. Look at you. All right, let's look at your job. What did you want to know about your job, Miss Danielle? I come home and turn on the TV and watch Little House. That's a good show. That's a good show. Great show. Great messages, right? What is this? I'm moving up and want to know if I should. What do you mean if you should? Should Danielle move up in her job? That's a silly question. You're only experiencing nerves. It's self-doubt, darling. The universe wants you to ask yourself this question, not me. Start trusting yourself, first of all. The Hermit. Go within yourself. Ask yourself, is this right for me? Is this what I should be doing? But when you do that, when you ask yourself for advice, instead of me, it's all about trusting yourself and loving yourself to guide you on your journey. Because I got told I was going to be a team lead. How did that make you feel? Immediately. How did that make you feel immediately? Were you proud of yourself? Were you excited about being in charge? Or were you immediately afraid? Immediately, not 5 seconds later, 10 seconds later, when you start thinking about everything. How did you feel initially when you found out about that? Good, like I accomplished something. And afraid. Okay, the fear comes first. You felt good, then you felt afraid, right? And we've talked about this. We've talked about fear and where that comes in. Fear will come in to try and keep you where you are. Fear will come in and try to keep you from expanding into unknown territory. That's what fear does. That's fear's job. Fear's job is to keep you safe. Okay? If you're afraid of success or failure, fear is there to say, let's just stay right here. Right? Let's just stay right here. We're doing fine. We don't have to worry where we are. Right? Obviously, they see the potential in you, Danielle. You have to allow yourself to grow. You have to allow yourself to fail or succeed at things. How are you ever going to know? You have to prove it to yourself. That's right. And right now, we are in the year of Danielle. This is all about you. And this is all about proving your worth to you, right? So why not do it? your company sees what you're capable of, even if you don't. Right? They see that you're very competent and capable at your job. And you might not feel that way inside. And you might have even tried it somewhere else and not been successful at it. But that was a different time, and that was a different place, and that was a different you, and that was a different environment, and that was a different company. It was all different. Okay? And there's a good possibility that you weren't mentally or emotionally ready for that job because of other things that you were going through in your life. Trying to make me better. It doesn't matter where it is. It's responsibility, right? And I remember when we met, you were going through some things and you had a lot on your plate. And that does contribute to your work performance if you have a lot of personal stress in your life, okay? And right now, all you have to worry about is you. You don't have all these things distracting you from your goals. You don't have all these things like demanding your attention, you know? You were going through some shit. I remember. I do remember. So, but that's in the past, right? That's not you anymore. That was a different you. That was you that's not here now. We left her in the past. That unsure girl is now this woman that has more confidence in herself, and she is learning to be independent. She's learning to take care of herself and her own needs and put herself first, right? You have to have a little faith in yourself. This is what it's all about right now. This is all about learning to trust yourself. Okay? All right. Next, we have Miss Cher. I hope that helps you, dear. Miss Cher. Let's see what Miss Cher needs to know. How are you doing, friend? Of course she is, Danielle. What a silly, silly thing to say. Don't be silly. Of course she is. All right, Miss Cher, let's see. What does the universe need you to know today? What is going to bring her the most clarity? All right, what does she need to know today? Tell me. We've got the moon card coming out, and this is all about removing the blindfold and seeing reality how it is. Taking the illusion away. The Death card and the Three of Cups in reverse. I feel like this is all about your divorce and expecting it to be done already, expecting it to have finished, expecting things to have ended smoothly for you, for once in your life, for things to just work out the way that you want them to. This is a high expectation. The cards are telling me that we had a little too much invested in a specific time frame. Oh, good grief, I've been patient. Yeah. What do we want to happen here? What's coming up for her? I want to know what's coming. Show me what's coming. 9 of Cups, wishes granted. Look what's coming. Look at it. Look. Wishes granted. Happiness. This is you getting what you want. What is coming? Show me what is coming for share in the new year. Six of Swords, change. Walking away from a situation that no longer serves you. Things are changing. I'm going through changing. 7 of Cups, a lot of temptation. And I want to say some of the temptations that you will be having to make decisions about are going to be really hard to turn down. Okay. I mean, really, like, when I'm looking at this apple on this cup, I'm like, man, Eve could not turn down that apple. Okay. She was hungry and she wanted to take a bite. And that's possibly, I mean, there could be somebody coming in to your life as a temptation for you that's going to be really hard to resist when it's all said and done. Okay. Like the universe might be throwing you a hottie in some respect. Not necessarily, I mean, they could be physically attractive, but somebody that really gets your temperature up. Somebody that you're super attracted to and tempted by. You might not be able to say no to this person. You might not be able to say no. Sun card in reverse. Still a good card. Not as good as it could be, but still a good card. You would think it would be better though, you know? Everything coming to fruition for you. Finally, endings and beginnings. The Death card with the ending. Finally allowing yourself to move on. Finally allowing yourself to let go. Embracing change. Embracing happiness. And here comes the temptations. I'm curious what it's going to look like for you. Show me what this temptation is. Five of Wands. It's almost like you're going to be tempted to interact with your ex, to rub it something in their face, to cause an argument with them after the divorce is finalized. It's almost like walking on eggshells, trying to be nice so that they go along and sign the papers and all that. And then, like, when it's all said and done, you just want to let go of the venom. You know what I mean? You just want to say, you bleepity bleep, bleep, bleep. I can't believe bleep, bleep, bleep. And I wanted to say this all along and blippity bleep. It's like you want to release the Kraken on their ass. But we can't lose sight of where we are. You'll have your freedom. You'll be able to move on with your life, to put this in the past, to release this toxic relationship. Right? Don't lose sight of that. Just keep facing forward. Keep facing forward. Don't allow him to steal your joy. Don't allow him to steal the happiness that you deserve, that you've been waiting for. Like, we can't give in to the temptation to sink to other people's levels. Okay? 8 of Cups. Been there, done that, seen the movie. It's time to walk away. Don't do what you've always done. Allow yourself to walk away, be the bigger person. Don't let somebody steal your joy. All these cards are saying that this change is going to be happening for you next year. We know that, obviously. I mean, divorces can't go on forever. At some point, you'll have to be done, right? I know you're being patient. Would have been nice if it was already finished, but that's not the way it was supposed to go. 8 of Wands in reverse is you feel like there hasn't been a lot of movement lately, and there hasn't been. You have 8s right next to each other. Was it 1, 2, 2 8s right next to each other? These are all about cycles. Ending a cycle, beginning a new cycle. Sometimes when we're at the end of a cycle, there's a period of stagnation, okay? Got a birthday in a couple days. Hopefully he remains in the distance. Well, I hope so. Ugh. Don't let anyone steal your sunshine. Don't let him literally steal your sunshine, okay? Because he's definitely going to want to reach out to you and try to do that. Don't let him. Don't answer the phone. Just send him to voicemail. If he comes to the door, tell him you're on your way out. I'll see you later. Don't let him ruin your birthday, okay? This is the end of a year for you and the beginning of a new year. Cycles, okay? Everything happens in cycles for people until they decide to no longer participate in karmic cycles. We talked about that in the past, didn't we? If you are still in a cyclical existence, then your birthday represents a new cycle in your life. That's right. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. That's right. So, just say no to that. Just, sorry, don't answer the phone. You don't have to answer the door. Turn the lights off, lock the door, pretend you're not home. You know, I am not available for you today, sir. I'm not here for you to mess with me. I say no to this. I say no to you. You cannot steal my joy on my birthday, right? So it's going to be a new beginning of a cycle for you. You don't want to start the year by allowing somebody to dim your light, right? We're going to protect ourselves. We're going to shield ourselves from negativity. We're not going to give in to the temptation to engage with that frictional energy. Okay? Avoid him at all costs on your birthday, because I have no doubt in my mind that he will try to reach out to you, and it will take away some of your light. Don't let it happen. Okay? The cards are all like, you know what? Screw him, screw that, screw it. Goodbye. 8 of Cups. Walking away, turning my back on that. Not allowing him to ruin any of your birthday. To ruin any of your life. This wall is built up high. Good for you. Good for you. Happy early birthday. Absolutely. What day is your birthday, darling? What little birthday day? Sunday, the big 6-5. Well, happy early birthday to you. It's Elspeth's birthday today. It's your birthday on Sunday. My goodness, what a great weekend. All the good ones are having a birthday. You're welcome. Get yourself some yummy dinner and some yummy dessert, and get yourself a nice present. Have a good day. Spend time with your animals, your friends, your family that you want to be with. Thank God for caller ID. Exactly. Lock his ass. Okay, Miss Linda. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you tonight, dear. Happy belated birthday, Bambi. What a great week for birthdays. How wonderful. What awesome messages do me and the universe have for you? I don't know. Let's see what the universe has for Miss Linda. What does she need to know? Tell me the good news. What is the good news? Your heart space is expanding. How lovely. Your heart chakra, your heart space. The love in your heart is expanding. King of Swords in reverse. Emotions swelling. The heart is overtaking the mind. Operating out of our heart space. You're welcome, Cher. Happy early birthday. I hope it's wonderful for you. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Recovering stability in your life. Breaking down the walls that have been protecting you. Feeling at peace in your heart. And this is probably why your heart space is expanding. Love that for you. We don't need to let fear run our life, right? And I'm being reminded to ask you if you were writing the book that you are supposed to write. Have you put any time into that, Miss Linda? Four of Swords. Peace, tranquility, rest. I have. Wonderful. Yay, that makes me happy. The 4 of Swords is about you getting some peace and calm in your life. Recovering the stability in your life. Recovering the peace and the calm and the love and the gentleness and the trust. Yes. How wonderful. Okay, 7 of Swords. Seven of Swords, 3 of Swords in reverse. Recovering from pain, recovering from loss, recovering from heartache, recovering from deception. Making the choice to lead with your heart, even after we've been hurt, we've been afraid, we've been scarred. Making the choice to lead with your heart, to open your heart, to allow yourself to love life again, to love the journey again. It's slow, but you are working on it, because the card that you have in the middle of all these is the Four of Swords. And look at this person. Like, he's just like sitting in the sunshine, enjoying his life, leaning against this big, beautiful tree. Can you smell the air in this card? Because I can. Can you smell like the grass, the wheat, the sunshine, like the hot on the wheat? Like, I can smell that right now. This is what I'm saying. Think about the things that bring peace into your heart. Think about the things that make you feel this relaxed, that make you feel this happy and grateful. Look, he is so freaking happy. He's like, look at this life I get to live. Look at this. I get to just lean up against this tree and listen to the breeze and smell this wheat. And life is beautiful. And how blessed am I that I get to be in this moment right now, experiencing this. Mind-blowing, right? Absolutely mind-blowing. We made it. And now we get to take a break. I finally get my port out on 1/4/24, exactly 1 year after my last radiation treatment on 1/4/23. My physical body needs to heal so I can get out more. Yes, I love it. And this is all about rest and recuperation in your heart space. Like I said, your heart is expanding. Like, I can see it just getting bigger. And I feel like when that port comes out, you're going to breathe a sigh of relief, because that represents cancer in your body. And when it's gone, you can let it go. You can finally let it go. You can finally just, I hope that's not my car. Hold on a second. Nope. Not my car. Somebody else's car. But you can finally let it go and say goodbye to it and move on with your life. Do you and your husband plan on celebrating that day? I think you should. I think you should have a little celebration. You know? Just a tiny little something to mark the occasion of putting it in the past. Putting it in the past and allowing yourself to move into the future. What a great way to start the new year. I love that for you, Linda. Wonderful. We are going to. Okay, that's awesome. I'm so excited about that for you. I really love that. I'm super excited about that. Good. Amen, indeed. Indeed. How wonderful. Isn't it wonderful? It feels like a new beginning, right? It feels like all of this is going to be in the past. It's going to be done. Goodbye, over, sayonara. That's wonderful. Oh, well, I am tired, guys. I've been up since 5:30 this morning and working till 3:30 this afternoon, and I'm tired. So I am going to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you so much for sending donations for Emma's birthday presents. I'm going to make sure that all of that goes towards her because I said it would. And I want to thank you all for being here. And hopefully, I will see you next time, probably next Friday or Saturday, because I'm trying not to. I might do it before then, but it's been pretty tiring getting used to this schedule, waking up at like 5:30 in the morning, having my coffee and just getting my life in order. But anyways, sorry about that. I'm going to go. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining me. Happy birthday, Elspeth. Happy almost birthday, Linda. Have a wonderful night.